Oh god. Hey guys, it's Marla, and today's video is gonna be basically like a very personal, and I don't want to use like the word deep, but I don't know, just a personal Q&A. And I'm currently in the middle of redoing my room, and there's not a lot of furniture in my room right now, so it sounds a little echoey. Hopefully it doesn't pick up that well on camera, but today's video is going to be personal Q&A. I just like doing these videos every once in a while just to kind of give you guys like a life update, because my channel is about me, as vain as that sounds, like, so I want you guys to feel like you know me. So that's it. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay guys, so the first question is, do I have a boyfriend? So many people seem to like be interested in this, seem very curious. No, I do not have a boyfriend. I don't have a lover boy. I don't have a, as Ava Jules would say, I don't have a bread boy. I mean, she does now, but like, you know what I mean. I'm also 16, and there's just so much going on right now that like I don't feel like it's a priority, and it's not even a big, it's not a big deal. So next question. Next question is, what is my biggest insecurity? I have like a few that like I've always kind of had. And the thing about insecurities is that I definitely have them, but I don't like talking about them that often, because I feel like when I do, other people start to notice them more. For me, like when other people are like, oh, I hate the way my eyebrows are uneven. Like, I'm like, I've never noticed that before at all, but now that you've said that, I notice it. And so it's like, I don't like talking about it that much, but I will talk about it just because, you know, why not? First off, I am very flat-chested. Now everyone's gonna be looking at my boobs. That is something, I'm not even self-conscious of it. Like that's the thing, is I don't prize my value. I don't like to find my worth off of my chest size, so like I'm fine. Like I don't care that much, but that is something that like I've noticed. Like I'll be in the girls' locker room and I'm like, dang, I'm really lacking here. And like people will comment being like, your boob size hasn't grown since you're 12. I'm like, you know those weird like comments? They're like, whoa, he's like beautiful lady, and you're like, but like if those type of people are watching right now, please click off. Like, but if you guys watch Drew Gooden, he like starts off his videos by saying like, hey guy, and like it's never guys, because if you think about it, it's literally revolutionary smart, because it's not like a majority of like a big group, like a big audience. It's normally just one person. So I should just be like, hey you, hey friend, hi girl, hey girl. No, but like yeah, so that's one of them. Itty bitty titty community 2020. Like I said, I don't like talking about my insecurities because I hate, then like people are gonna notice it now. But something that I've always been self-conscious of growing up, and the main reason why I love to wear mom jeans is not because it's a trendy little unique quirky little basic girl thing, but because I just feel like they are the most flattering on my body. People, I know like people are probably comment and be like, I've never noticed that before, but it's something that I've always hated. But they're called like hip dips. I'm pretty sure that's the term for it. I'd never known that like it was called that before, but like I have a lack of muscle, and so it like literally dips in. Like no matter like if I were to lose weight or to gain weight, like it's always gonna have that like little curve in. And so like I feel like when I would wear like skinny jeans growing up, I felt like it accentuated it, so I hated wearing skinny jeans. And like to this day, I don't really wear skinny jeans because I don't like how it looks. I felt like when I would wear mom jeans, like it would kind of like just curve it all up and like no one noticed. So that is something I've been insecure about. Like it's not slim thick, like it's just like a random dip. So like if I were to wear leggings, like you would see it's like a little like, someone asked, what do you think is the most attractive like what do they say? What do you think is the most attractive in someone? I'm gonna like not even talk about looks right now, but necessarily I think with personality, my biggest thing is humor. Like if you can laugh, like then like that makes me feel comfortable, and it makes me feel like happy. So it's like if I feel like I'm always having like a fun time around you, then that's gonna be like a big plus. I also like someone is just proud of who they are as a person, and not necessarily like cocky, but like you can just tell like they're confident in who they are. They also, I like it when just people are like nice to each other. Like when guys are like just nice, like not just to you and not in like even a flirty way, but like just to everybody in general, like they are nice. I feel like it makes them look so much cooler as a person. And like as cliche as it sounds, like not being nice is cool. Like I think it's something that's more rare nowadays. It's so easy to find like someone that's just mean and quick to be judgmental and like backstabbing. So it's like, it's refreshing to see someone that's consistently nice. Would I recommend online school? So for those of you guys that did not know, I did online school my 8th grade year. I played around with the idea for a little bit, and then my friend Avery over here on YouTube, she did online school, and I basically asked her about it. I'm like, do you like it? And she said that she loved it. So I'm like, you know what, let's do this. So 8th grade year, I went to public school for the first 2 months, and then I said psych. I didn't even tell any of my teachers except for one. Like everybody else, like I just was gone for the rest of the school year. So I did online school that that year, and it was definitely an interesting experience. Like, I would get like excited to literally leave the house to go to Walmart, and I don't know if that's exactly healthy. I'm not even saying this to be like self-deprecating humor, but it's not like I have such like a drastic, like I have such a social life now, but compared to online school, I definitely like, I didn't really hang out with friends at all. They were all busy with like public school things, and then I just was busy with YouTube and online school. So, and I also feel like I removed myself from a lot of the social groups. So for that aspect of online school, I do feel like it definitely removes you socially, because with public school, you're forced to be around your peers constantly, so it almost forces you to be social in that aspect. So online school definitely removes that altogether. And if you're into that, then like online school is gonna be great for you. And also, I feel like with my personality, I'm not an extrovert, but I'm not necessarily an introvert. Like, I'm fine with being at home, but I'm also fine, like hanging out also sounds fun to me. So I just felt like with my personality, public school worked better for me because, am I rambling? I would recommend it though for people that are just sick of the public school scene. I would recommend it for people that have super busy schedules, or if you're trying to like graduate early. I don't regret it at all, but like, I wouldn't do it again. Tips on self-love and confidence. So, moving on from insecurities to self-love and confidence. So something I do to like overcome that hip dip and small boob, itty bitty too big. Something I do to overcome that into like that, I just go like this. And then I'm like, every time I look in the mirror, I'll bloody you. Me. First off, it starts internally. Whether you're self-conscious of the way you look, you're self-conscious of your personality, you're self-conscious of where you come from, whatever it may be, I think it starts off in your brain. It starts off in your head. Like, you need to start to learn yourself from the inside out. First, start off with assessing like, what can you change? Like, if you don't like something, then change it. And so it's like, there's some things that are out of my like ability to change. I can't really change like the way my legs are shaped. I can't change, I mean, I could get a boob job, but like, that's not really my like up my alley. Like, I'm not really interested in doing that. Assessing physical features, it's like, really, can I change that? Like, besides getting surgery, like, can I change it? It's like, no, I can't really fix that. So instead, either learn to love it or do something about it. So, I mean, get a nose job if you hate your nose so much, or get lip injections if you hate your lips. But whatever you do it for yourself. And I think before you go and jump to surgery, maybe like maybe try to love yourself before that. And then if you feel like it's still not working, then, you know, that's up to you, personal decision. I have no say in what you do to your own body. Do you ever feel self-conscious about making videos only about yourself? I've like thought about this before, because I feel the most self-conscious when I'm in public, in person, and it's probably most of the time this happens at school. Like, someone will find out about my channel and then they'll be like, okay, like I'm gonna go search it up, and then they pull it up on their phone, they pull up my Instagram or whatever, and it's like a bunch of just like photos of me. And I'm just like, yeah, that's me. And I like look crusty white and like dusty. There's a pimple in between my eyebrows, and they're like, is this the same person? And I'm like, yes. Or it's like when you take not that maybe you guys don't take selfies, but like when you take a bunch of selfies and someone like asks to borrow your phone, or some reason all those selfies come up and you're like I don't know, it's kind of that feeling. It can come off super vain, but I guess more like sometimes it can come off like that on social media, because all you post about is yourself. But when it's my brand to market myself, at the end of the day, I come back to it. I'm like, it is, social media is kind of like a very normal thing to post a picture of yourself. Like, it's not like a foreign concept anymore. Also, like, sure, I'm self-conscious for like 2 seconds, and then after that I'm like, I don't care. So do you ever feel ugly? Yes, every single day. Like, I kid you not, right now I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the vibes. But you know what? It's okay. Say you follow 500 people and those 500 people are dispersed throughout the world or whatever. Like, you're comparing yourself to someone you probably will never meet and wouldn't have ever met if there wasn't social media. So there's so many more faces you can be comparing yourself to, versus like back in the medieval times, it's like you knew your mom, your dad, your sibling, and maybe the little jester that lived across the street from you in that little small village house. That's all you had to compare yourself to. So obviously it might have been not necessarily easier, but like there was less comparison going on because there's not that many people to compare to. So with social media, it's like you have millions of faces that you're gonna be comparing your own to. So yeah, that's gonna take a toll. But just with being like feeling ugly, it's like, yeah, I feel ugly all the time, and that's why it's funny, because I literally, my job is to like post pictures of myself and like make videos of myself, and it's funny because most of the time I feel very ugly, but I'm like, we're gonna still do this. And then people are always like, you're so pretty, and I'm just like, thank you, I don't feel like that, but thank you. I genuinely feel like I have a good friendship with myself, and I'm very proud to say that, because it hasn't been easy and it's still a process, it's still a journey. But I feel like overall, with not just the way I look, but who I am as a person, I feel like I've definitely come to like a maturity maturity level of where I learned to just be grateful for like the fact that I have a functioning body, that like there's so much to be grateful for, that I feel like I've gotten to that point of where I'm obviously I feel ugly some days, but I've gotten just so grateful for what I have that I moved past that. It sounds so cliche, but it's like when I try to switch my attitude, and it's a constant battle, but it's like training your brain. The more you choose to look at the positive sides of things, it's just gonna come more naturally. Where do I see myself in 5 years? So currently I am 16. And in 5 years, I turned 17 this year. Obviously 23 is still super young, but that sounds a lot older than 16. Like, I feel like the ages 16 to 25 are so pivotal in your life. Like, they're life-changing every single year, because it's like that's setting the pattern basically for the rest of your life. Especially like in Utah culture, like so many people get married when they're 18, it's ridiculous. But not saying that I'm gonna do that. Hopefully I've been going to college by now. Maybe I've been going to college for like 1 or 2 years. And who knows, maybe I won't get married till I'm like 27 or maybe 35, 40, who knows? But I'm saying like I wouldn't be shocked if I was married, or at least engaged, or at least seriously dating someone when I'm like 23. Hopefully I want to start a clothing line one day, and I'm working on it. It's kind of a long process, but something like that. And if not a clothing line, at least like owning real estate, but like owning something separate from YouTube. I think I'll have traveled a lot more by then. That's the thing, is I'm kind of just taking life as it goes. That's a hard question, and it's weird because I know it's gonna be here before I know it. Like I just already know the way time works here over at my side of the bridge. That was a weird saying. No, but like I feel like time does move like fast for me. Like I feel like it was my last year of elementary school, and I was vividly remember like talking to my friends about how we were gonna decorate our lockers for the new 7th grade year, because that's when you get your lockers. And now it's like weird because I'm gonna be a senior this year. So it's like, because I know before I know it, I'm gonna be 23 and like watching this video, I'll be like, I'm just such a baby, and I'm probably gonna still be annoying, and I probably will still have lactose issues. Any advice for talking to a crush? Don't approach them as if you're like some weird stalker, or like you've stalked. Obviously we both know that you've stalked their Instagram multiple times. What I'm saying though is we both know that you've probably done your fair share of stalking on social media of your crush or whatever. No, like just approach them maybe just like as a casual friend, like you'd approach anybody else, because you got this. Even though you're nervous and you know you're nervous, this person, your crush, probably doesn't know that you're nervous. So it's like, use that to your advantage. Unless you have like sweaty armpit tacos that are down to your like belly button because you're so nervous. I mean, like they probably don't know. But then again, I also don't have much experience with this, because whenever like I don't know, like I don't have, yeah. Next question. What? You have TikTok. TikTok what? Celebrity crush right now is probably Joshua Bassett. I just think he seems like so cool. Moving on, and he's filming literally an hour away from where I live, and every day I'm like, I think number one tip to talking to guys, I literally have like no good advice, because like I don't have progress with this, but like I would say just, I feel like this quote has gone around so much that probably everyone knows it, but it's like, the expectation that you created for me in your head is not my responsibility. Is that the like correct quote? It's basically like saying, so that can be used like vice versa, but like that expectation of this person that you think is cute or whatever that you've created in your head, like most likely they're not gonna live up to that. And so I've been personally working on not having expectations for people in general, or just for life, because then I'm either pleasantly surprised or I'm not like disappointed. So that was my 2020 goal for myself. But so when it comes to this person that you're trying to approach or talk to, it's like, don't overthink it. Like they're literally a human that's like living and breathing, poops, has vomits sometimes, probably stubs their toes all the time. Their little pinky one, that one probably is crusty. Probably forget to clip their toenails sometimes. Maybe they keep their toenails in a jar. You never know. What I'm trying to say is that this person's a person, so like don't overthink it. Like it's just a guy. Like it's like as cool as you think they are, and as cool as they probably maybe really are, like they're human and you're human too. So don't belittle yourself and think that you're not like worth talking to them, because that's a lie. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. I hope you really enjoyed watching this video and you had a fun time. You got to know me a little bit more. I wish this was like vice versa, because I feel like now you know me, but like I have no clue who you are. So well, that's awkward. So anyway, in the comment section down below, tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell me your social security number, your credit card. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Yeah, comment down below something, your favorite color. Let me know what's your favorite season. Do you like summertime, springtime? I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good day, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys. Okay, we're only gonna start clicking on your channel so you can see the dog. He is such a baby. You can't even bite me. You have a cone of shame on. Imagine having a cone on your head. I don't even know how you're sitting like this. Okay. I'm dying. Guys, let's take a selfie together. Do you like that? You don't like the way you look with that? Okay, I'll change it. I'll try it again. Make sure your eyes are open this time, okay? Did you like that one? No? Who cares? I look good in it. I'm just kidding. When everybody in your squad looks ugly except for you and you still post the pictures.